Hello and welcome everyone to this auction video for this lovely Fiat 500 on an 11 plate. This one's really nice condition inside and out and a lovely drive. I've had a road test and can confirm it's a good drive. Yeah, there's not really much damage on this. A few little marks, some stone chips, nothing much. I've taken loads of photos inside and out. There's a massive bunch of paperwork which I'll go through with you in a sec. I think it might be a near full service history, if not a full service history. So let's have a look and see what we can see. Front arch is all looking nice and clean. Headlights are a little bit faded. From that, not looking too bad at all on this front end, nice and straight. I'm sure there's stone chips as you would expect on a vehicle this age. We've got a bit of a scratch here on the front of the bumper, and some of this trim's a little bit loose. But on from that, not looking bad. Not sure if this is standard, but that is there as well. Let's see what else we can see. Some stone chips just on the lower part of that front bumper. The arch there on the passenger side is actually looking quite nice. A little chip there. On from that, all looking very nice. Mirror's not too bad. A few light scratches. Passenger door not bad at all. A few little chips here just on the bottom of the sill and the bottom of the door. Just check over it, make sure they are actually chips. Yeah, there are some stone chips there. Looking at the rear portion of the vehicle, it's all looking nice and shiny and clean. Again, a few stone chips here on the bottom. Just check over it, make sure they are. Yeah, they are stone chips. Then coming around to the back here, we've got a few scratches here on this corner, quite light ones. A lot of those might even polish out. Tail lights are looking good on both sides. This is your TwinAir model, and yeah, back end is looking nice and clean and tidy and nice and straight and in good condition. Boot door is looking good as well, along with the roof. Hopefully this rain's going to hold off for us. Right, rear arch here on the driver's side. A few light scratches here. And maybe again some stone chips here and there on the back end. Definitely some stone chips there by the rear door, by the door entrance, sorry, and a bit of a scratch, deep scratch scuff there on the sill, and some markings on the door opening and around the door handle there. There's a few scratches, and I have noticed that we have the typical Fiat 500 of the handle coming away, but it does operate. But you have to be a bit careful with it. But yeah, that is a little bit faulty, a little scratch there again, just by the door opening. Mirror's not too bad at all. Some stone chips here on the post, and on the top here, surprisingly, on the roof, there's a few stone chips. Right, so let's have a look inside. Get the boot open. Boot operates no problem and supports its weight. And the back of the boot here is nice and clean, and we've got a nice spare wheel there with all the bits and pieces and locking wheel nuts. Let's go up front, go in the passenger side. No problem, the operation of the door card's looking good, and the interior in here as well also looking good. Masses of history, I'll go through that with you in a sec. Carpets are all looking nice. Seats are nice, actually nice and clean. They have just been washed, so they look a little bit discoloured, but I think they might be just a little bit discoloured in general. But this is actually wet, so yeah, it might need drying out. The footwells there, not bad. Back of the seats also not bad. We'll have a look at it in a sec. Let me pop the bonnet while I'm here. Right, let's go in to the driver's side. Again, just be a bit mindful of this door, and it's not too bad at all. What have we got here? We got the interior here, all not looking bad at all. The door card there, again, in good order. We've got electric mirrors there, which both seem to work fine. Let me check that one. Yeah, they're both working. And yeah, all is well in here. Footwells aren't bad, a little bit dirty here and there. And these seats, as I said, it's a bit wet actually at the moment. Just come fresh off our wash bay. I asked them to clean these seats because they looked a bit grubby, but they still look a bit wet, don't they? But yeah, back of the seats looking good. And then jumping in, get the door closed. Get the lights off, get the handbrake off. We got a mileage there of 89,268 miles and no warning lights. Let's switch it off. Got two keys, both appear to be Fiat originals, and I haven't had any problem with the operation of the keys. Let's start it up again and check for any warning lights again. I've got a nice load of fuel in there as well, which is a rarity. So yeah, over half a tank of fuel, so that's added a fair old bit of value to it. So there we go. Yeah, but no warning lights, and everything else appears to be working as you would expect it. And it also comes with a lovely, I'm going to include this one, lovely Girls Aloud CD. So there we go, guys. Don't say I don't give you anything. So let's turn that off. We got aircon. I had a chance to test that, but the stop start does work. I did have that working whilst we were out, and I had to switch that off because I find it annoying when it switches itself off. Electric windows, they seem to work fine. Condition of the gear stick looks good, and all the other bits and pieces are actually looking nice in here. The handbrake interior is looking good and nice and clean. Right, let's have a look at this history. I've got a couple of stamps here in 2021 and 23, so bear those in mind. So let's go through it. Stamp there for starter motor this year, recently. And what else have we got here? Another one this year as well in March for brake discs, bulb, repair bumper, it says. Couldn't really see anything going on with the bumper, but yeah, obviously something's gone on there. Brake discs and pads. And then we have another invoice there for 2022 for exhaust and battery, etc. And a few other bits and pieces. 2022 again. Turbo access pipe, replace turbo oil, field return, all okay. So that was a bit of work carried out there in 2022. 2021, replace the clutch pedal. Taking photos of all this if you want to look at it in more detail. 2021 again, replace thermostat housing. And let's have a look to see what else. Front discs, pads and caliper in 2021. And 2021 again, another service there with spark plugs. 2020, MOT and service. 2019, small service again there. And 2019, what else have we got here? Pads and discs, and a service there in 2017, and another service there in 2012. So not really actually a full service history, but a fair old bit of history there, which is quite nice to see. Right, let's have a look under the bonnet. Okay, bonnet is up. Condition of the coolant there is good, and everything else under the engine bay looking nice. No nasty knocks or rattles, no oily smells. I'll be quiet, let you have a look and listen. So there we have it, guys, a rather lovely Fiat 500. Great condition inside and out, I think, and a lovely drive. I'm sure this one's not going to hang around for long. They're quite popular little cars. Thanks for watching, and happy bidding.